So, just only a day for this special festive event at Fairplex. That I got it from a random advertisement on Instagram. So this is very new to me, despite not seeing something like this at a Fairplex convention. So of course, I'm just gonna check in. Just to simply get in, I just have to show my tickets, get in line with other people, and then just pass basic security checkpoints. It is kind of crowded here because there's like a lot of people, but just to explore around for a lot of festive events here. No extensions here, unfortunately, just only some parts of the area. All right, welcome to Imaginarium. It's actually the name of the place for this Christmas Fairplex. Just going to the red carpet just to present myself here. And this is what this whole carnival looks like, just something that's basic. Look at that ferry right there. Never seen something like this before. Wow. There's a lot of lights around this place, which is amazing so far. And there's a bear right there. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of photos here, but I'm not gonna plan on eating here at some point of time since I'm prefer just gonna eat straight at home. All the foods right now are just a bit too expensive here. Wow. Love the night setting here. This one, it looks like best Santa Claus here. That's amazing. Going into this walkway here, it's a lot to do around. Candy canes, the spears, and this giant light tree right there. There is the second one so far. Well, a lot of props to be featured. So this one right there is just basically a snow machine, except it shoots out bubbles. All these decorative trees here. Well, those are like trees that I've never seen something like this before. That ornament here, a pretty large half ornament. So this appears to be the main stage for this Imaginarium at Fairplex. And the rest are just carnival rides, which I normally don't go over them. I know that's tempting here, but I'm just simply carrying too many stuff here, so that's why I decided not to go for it. Kind of feels like a church carnival rides here. There's a lot to explore. Okay, well, I don't hear anything exciting here. Yeah, I think that's probably a test ride here. There's actually no one in there. Okay, even more insane rides. Well, engineering, pop balloons, and do some racing, and even some mini games that are physics oriented or a lot of engineering skills. Well, anyways, some few mini games at the carnival. All right, just getting around here. The other side has a lot of Christmas decorations. Ooh, I somehow passed by this little Christmas tree decoration. That's amazing so far. Look at this arch right here. Even though there's music playing in the background, so I gotta be careful. Whoa, what is this room in there? That's amazing. Only things that I'm not sure where to enter or exit. Now, this is gonna be extreme. This one has so much lights. It is complete illusion. I can't even see where I'm going. For safety reasons, they had to walk very slowly with all these reflective mirrors. And this is just me by myself. Yes, the mirrors right there that I can touch and feel. And they gotta be extra careful with all these decorations here. It's quite too much here. Oh my goodness, the floors right there are even more illusional. So yeah, I am getting a lot of seizures here. I'm getting out. Okay, there is another illusion room here. Okay, not as bad as it used to be, so just nothing pretty much illusion. This is me again, and these are all the flowers with all these mirror rooms here, and the one in the middle is actually a near heart-shaped size, and they look totally awesome. Okay, there is another flower room here. Well, that's another one. Only difference is that they're all sunflowers. Okay, it's too crowded here. There's just too many people right now. But at least there's some festive decorations here. Well, something that I like. Oh my goodness, there is another illusion room. Okay, so I think there is a limitation right now. There's just too many people. Okay, I'm just gonna go inside this area that has the least amount of line. So just gonna take turns. Since there's like a bit too many people right now, I can only try just one of them for now. So they're all the same regardless, except for this different type of shape. Well, just only trying one though, but this is the huge imagination room. Yep. This is me again, and every reflection of me, including myself. Okay, this area has some photo booths here, and there's a lot of decorations so far, and everything else. Look at all these interiors, though. Well, I guess I can say it's kind of slightly difficult to navigate. So yeah, this is just a continuation of my current trip for the same day. I previously visited CollectCon. If you'd like to check out my previous vlog that I uploaded so far. One time, this is just a time to where I've done two things at once. Okay, nutcrackers. There's like 3 of them right now. That's amazing. Oh, I forgot to mention they even feature these decorative lights on trees as well. That's new. Okay, this one is another illusion room, except they look like a dance floor. This floor feels like Dance Dance Revolution. This one is not a mirror in front of me. I can just simply walk like this. Simple. Look at all the decorations above here as well. Okay, I'm just out of the illusion room. There's a lot. Interesting, they have an activity room inside. Yeah, but it's only reserved for kids. Yeah, there's like a lot of activity rooms. I would create a lot of shorts, but it would make it too much. Oh man, so I'm gonna have to limit the amount of shorts needed for Imaginarium. So anyways, there's a lot of decorated Christmas displays. I haven't gone to the walkway just yet though, but anyways, hey, another nutcracker, the snowman, which is begging for food. It looks like a bird's nest, however. There's nothing to access here in the back, but I'm just gonna check around. But inside this building, this wall art is made out of chalk. That, I've never seen something like this before, but it feels so artistic. Okay, I just realized I can actually draw. Okay, I just got a piece of chalk, except I need respective space to put it to. Okay, I actually cannot reach up there because there's like a lot of blank space. So, let's see. Sub to vlog with VlogWithAvroTF. Subscribe to VlogWithAvroTF. Okay, I don't think anyone can see this because I've written it too small. Okay, I think there's some space here that I can do. Let's see. Vlog with AvroTF. Yeah, the chalks are horrible to draw because it's kind of like worn out. But this is the second time I drew this. Okay, they got a lot of bouncy balls inside, but they look more like an exercise ball, except they're not in the correct texture. So these are what the ballroom looks like. So I took a close look, and some of them are exercise balls inside. All right, miscellaneous photo booths here. All the displays. Okay, so unfortunately this is going to make it very hard for me to take a photo here. The only thing I can do is just set up a tripod or just something that I can use to take a photo of myself. Okay, yeah, I've gotten so many photos of myself right now. So here are all the decorative photo ops here. So I guess this is going to be more difficult for me to get photo ops of everything. But anyways, these are what the decorative areas look like as of now. Okay, even more photo ops here. It's kind of like a bit too much for me. Yeah, I noticed something up there. It's a projector. I've never seen something like this before. Oh, these animals here are in this convention. Inflatable animals so far. that's amazing. It's joy. How many photo ops here, and they had to bring a staff to control it. But I think I have too much selfies right now, so I'm gonna take a break from this section. Okay, one of the photo ops has Santa here, so I guess they occupied one of them already. Okay, so yeah, more of the photo booths here, which is a lot to explore around. More bubbles that act like snow. The bubble machine here. All right, going into this archway, and inside is what the whole thing looks like. Well, they got like a Christmas tent above, extreme light, and even the flowers and a lot of Christmas stuff here. That's amazing so far. There's actually multiple archways around this place just to simply get in and have fun. So doesn't matter what I choose. Anything that I like to choose should be mostly everything. Okay, I should be enough for this tent here. Here's another walkway to walk into. So now I'm just finally out of here. Well, even more Christmas decorative items. It's a bit too many to browse around. Okay, even more decorative stuff here. It's a lot, and this looks like a chariot. So many things to do as of now. It's way too many photos for me to take a picture of everything in sight. I say this is compared to similar to how I visit the Fall Fest and I had to take pictures of every single thing, which is super necessary and could waste a lot of time for me. Walk into this walkway here. Now this feels something that I like to look around. So standing on yellow, standing on purple. The purple takes me to blue, and the blue takes me all the way across the pink section. If they blend in together, hopefully this is something that I've never seen before. Okay, this music is kind of familiar, like the one I heard in Collecticon. I think there might be a way to try to get in. I'm not sure how. Oh, that way. Whoa, that's a performance show. That's amazing. Want a free umbrella? Master the art of physics.
Please welcome the amazing Luca! I can hear you! Here we go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Once again, make some noise for the amazing Luca! Difficult. 2 motorcycles on the same time.
that should be enough for now. It's just too much. Okay, technically back to where I'm started. So I'm just gonna get some few photos here. Well, actually a lot. And proceed on something that I overlooked or missed. All right, here's some nice stuff here to simply look around. Well, I guess the bubble machine is just overdoing itself here. And there's like a lot of slips. This reads, sweet cake. This cake. All right, yeah, it's also like other conventions. It's a little bit harder for me to take a photo of everything or get every memorable moments. So I guess pretty much a massive photographer and videographer. Here are some extra decorative items here and just somewhere around the middle. Main Imaginarium event here. This is what the whole thing looks like. All right, here's some next areas to explore. It's kind of like a bit too much. The event of 2026 will come out pretty soon, and the first convention that I'll always attend is Anime Los Angeles. Okay, it looks like there's another illusion room here, except they're pretty much identical, so I can't make that many shorts like this. Yep, this is what it looks like. Everything 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Hell, look at this. The huge illusion inside so far. Even more confusing illusion rooms here. This one, more confusing. Okay, my eyes are confusing me a lot. If I step in like this, yeah, I had to walk very slowly. So, yep. Infinity. Okay, the only hint is that I just simply had to look up to where I'm actually going, as long as I don't touch the mirrors or bump into them. So yeah, so that's one trick of trying to get myself out of here. Okay, this illusion is giving me a seizures again, is what it looks like. The only hint, it just looks straight up. Oh my goodness. I can't get out of this infinity room here.
Oh my god, Evan, I thought it was further back. I thought it was further back.
Okay, yeah, I had to be careful if I'm carrying some items with me, because I can get tangled inside. This one is the maze room. Well, I'll have to challenge myself here. Okay, they got some food vendors here at this place, but I'm actually not hungry here. But here it is. This one is a Ferris wheel with carnival ride, of course, and some extra decorative stuff here. Let's see if I can prove myself. Stay safe. Okay, I start off by going around this place here, and nope, that's a dead end. Go the other way, and then I can just simply check around, see which one is the exit. It's a lot to explore. Looks like I'm going in the right direction here, and I'm pretty sure that some of them might be splits. Yeah, this is a split direction. It doesn't matter where I'm going, and then head straight to this area. Okay, so I guess I'm halfway there. This road splits. I'll take this direction, of course, and then see if there's a way I can exit out. All right, almost there. And finally, no matter where I go, that is the exit. So, easiest maze, not too difficult, of course. This route took me to this decorative castle here. It's amazing. Okay, so yeah, I did not go through most of it, but only through my shorts for my phone. Anyways, this is what the interior looks like as of now. And we got dancing. Well, that looks like a Cinderella reference. Okay, anyways, this is what it looks like here. A huge castle and a lot of decorative stuff. Okay, they actually got more food vendors around this place. The only issue, it's very crowded. And I believe this is the same vendors from LA Fairplex. Okay, it looks like this area has greatly expanded all the way into this area, of course. So that means even more photos and more hard to get everything. So they're not pretty expensive here, except for some that are a bit too much. So these are some of the mini food vendors, of course. It is still difficult to navigate around, especially with all these vendors. And They also got the draft beer depot. Are those too much for me to just browse through everything like this? Which is incredible. So yeah, it looks like a farm here. Okay, so this area is kind of packed here because there's like a lot of people just going to go through a little tour around this place though. A Wizard of Oz reference. I noticed something like this. Okay, so this is quite a steep hill here to walk over. Despite all of that decorations. Though everyone is walking very slow for some reason because of their limitation, I think I could get a photo with more stabilized shots. Okay, I think I passed by the sign here. It's called the Land of Oz. Reference to the Wizard of Oz. Land of Oz is the name. Even more decorations here, and finally made it to this part here. Well, I've never seen another character before. Okay, that's a pumpkin right there. Well, scary pumpkins, but they're pretty much fun. There's even more pumpkins, and I don't know what the other one is pronounced for the big ones. Okay, there's some extras all the way across here. Okay, like LA Fairplex, this is pretty much endless. Well, there's an animal I don't know what it looks like near a moon. Okay, this area is a dead end here, but I can actually walk over it. Oh, maybe not a dead end here, because I should have taken a close photo of what this area looks like. Looks like someone's cosplaying as a Luigi, but it's kind of hard to see. I guess this is the only cosplayer that attends this event here. Here is the witch. More archway here. Okay. Just gonna climb up here. It's kind of more difficult because of this steep climb. Okay, it looks more like chickens here. Well, and every other decorative items as well. Those are simple building blocks here, just for fun. So yeah, not this area here is what this place looks like. Well, looks like an armored robot with a double-edged axe. Do a short here. It's just too much, or I can't even recognize the names of the locations each. More birds here, and more photo ops. What's going on right now? I can't even take a picture of everything right now. The knights are here. This is amazing so far. So, okay, I guess I can go around here, and this is a wizard. All right, it's a lot to tour around here, and it looks like a sheep right there, a green sheep. Okay, this one is kind of unique. So I guess what they're doing right now is just tapping so that it creates a shockwave-like effect for each of the castle. Let's see how this works. So simply tap like this as hard as I can. Oh god, I'm so addicted to that. The second string is kind of broken for some reason, but it should be good. OMG, this is a lot of walk. I'm not sure if I can cover everything like this for now. Oh, wow. Looks like a character here. Yeah, I'm taking way more photos than what I needed so far. I don't know why I really need to save everything just to memorize this whole place. This actually expands all the way across. This is not gonna take too much time, isn't it? Okay, this is a very steep downhill that I'm going down right now. Yeah, and these are the wings. All right, this is Imaginarium here with all these gingerbreads and every other decorative items here. That gingerbread over there. Okay, look at all these items here. I love the decorations so far. Same thing for the other side as well. Even though this is quite a lot to survey almost everything like this. Yes, that is me taking every photo I can. Special detail up there. It's actually a lot of decorations hanging on a tree. Well, here it is. So basically, this is an archway. I can actually step in there. That's amazing so far. And I've seen some already from LA County Fair. Everything except for just some Christmas decorations. And the flowers are complete static props. So apparently I actually missed the statue here. Just gonna have to get around. Someone's taking photos. Okay. Ooh. What a long walk. ever since LA County Fair. That giant reptile looks scary as hell. Go into this walkway here. There's even some more decorative statues here. That's amazing so far. And I'm taking even more pictures right now. This is technically impossible for me to get everything. A mysterious mythical creature, and I messed up my shots here. Okay, now I got the better shot. Look at the side as well. It's amazing. That actually expanded all the way across to this area. And yes, this is way over the sized amount. Bear that in mind that my camera does not auto-stabilize itself, because even if I have auto-stabilization turned on, every time I make edits on my editor, I often see myself shaking my camera too much here. I am holding it with one hand here, and the third-party lens is making it much heavier for me. Even more creatures here, and there's the pool that they have so far. This area has no accessibility since there's nothing to see here. But this area serves as an emergency exit. The swans are in love. All right, and we got the princess and the prince. Wow, I thought that thing just died here. Even though I think I missed the recording of it. Anyways, the ducks are just having fun. Well, another mystic creature here is what it looks like. A classic Asian cat here. So I guess there is some Chinese related decorations here. That's amazing so far. Yeah, photographing around this place is actually more difficult because I can't get everything like this at once. Yeah, everything I did, I photographed almost all of them, just not everything. Another mythical creature here. What a coincidence. Okay, this is a little bit hilly here to climb over, but I'm almost back to where I last started off. Here's a close-up of what the Ferris wheel looks like here. Okay, it is a lot. It's just too much. I think there's still more that I can go for. They look like some knockoff versions of a piranha plant, or they look almost like a Venus flytraps. They got some pretty nice foods that they have so far. Churros and everything else. So apparently this area is a ball pit I've never seen before. But yeah, some adults are just supervising each of them. Okay, so apparently this is where I last start off again, basically. So just gonna see what else to look for. I think I might have gone to the other side already, but the one I'm staying is the one I haven't been exploring around here. So I'm just gonna see what else to check. Yeah, I photographed so many times right now that it's really hard for me to keep track of everything. And I think that's basically the other half of everything. So here it is. Looks like they got some menus that they have. Okay, I already made my order here, and the one I ordered is just hot chocolate with marshmallows in there. So if I open it, this is what the entire abomination looks like. So yeah, that's what it is. It's kind of hard to remove though. Okay, it's kind of very hot here, and that's why the drink itself is also hot. So I'm just gonna give it a nice mix and then try. Nice hot chocolate. Although I can actually make one by my own, so it doesn't have to be purchase necessary. All right, done with my hot chocolate. That's the only thing I ordered so far. Okay, so here it is again. I think some of them are pretty much similar to what I've seen before, but that's basically what it looks like. There are multiple variations here of all the lions, and there's another lion so far. Famous artifacts here. There's a lot to explore, and this one I didn't actually explore, but only for a limited time. Probably this is the last area to explore. And this is what this area looks like. You can actually climb up there and watch my step, of course. Or that's what it is. Okay, take a dead end here. Oh, there's another one right there. Half of the lights are broken for some reason, but it can be interacted. So yeah, it looks like there's like more than one interactions, like this one and over here as well. Okay, I think that's basically everything I toured around this place. So of course, the final thing is just the final circus show. I bet the show does repeat itself for some reason, but I think that's all the recording so far.
Last question for all of you. If you like this show, everybody say yeah! Thank you guys! Thanks for coming! St. John's Adrenaline Circus!
Okay, so apparently this show actually does repeat itself, so that I can make up with some of the missing events here. So yeah, the circus has been fulfilled already. Yes, I know this one I've already explored a lot, but it turns out that I didn't actually see Pikachu and a giant Sonic and Shadow plushies, which is insane. I didn't even realize that ride is like drifting here. Okay, the temperature is now quite cold here. It's just hard to get through almost everything. But apparently this is all I got for everything. I know I have a habit of repeating things a lot of times here, but hopefully I was having a lot of fun with all that event here. So yeah, of course, I think that's basically everything. Yep, I said it the third time. Okay, so far, I'm just gonna have to conclude this event here. Hope you guys do enjoy just for a day only, for fun times here. I'm glad I enjoyed the extra event after Collecticon on the same day. And the evidence is where I was wearing a shirt. And also the wristband that I've been keeping that I didn't even expect. Hopefully, I think that should be it. I'm just gonna have to leave before it closes at 10. Thank you all for watching, and I only made one purchase. If you guys do enjoy this content, please consider following me on other social media platforms in my About page. Okay, actually, I forgot the other one. Never mind, I'm not gonna end my recording here.
You enjoy our show!
Okay, apparently there was another show that happens at this other circus here. I thought that was a main show, even though they didn't have a posted schedule when the show might occur. But anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy the Imaginarium at this place at Fairplex. If you guys do enjoy it, please consider following me on other social media platforms in my About page, and I'm glad I like it there at night. This is VlogWithAvroTF, signing out.